You're listening to Teacakes on the Sis Podcast, sharing little bites of life. Hey y'all, assalamu alaikum, this is Sister Hoff. Today I'm going to be talking about old and free. What I really mean by this is the freedom of age. I'm not talking about that independence, I do whatever I want, there's no consequences, because again, there's going to be consequences, and when you're an adult, there's much more responsibility on it. But what I mean is I have freedom, I would say, for myself, because I've gotten older. I've come to this realization that as I've gotten older, I have freedom of my time. Sure, there's work, there's obligations and responsibilities, but outside of those, outside of the necessities of it, right? I'm not talking about those days when I used to go to work way early and do things off the clock. That was unnecessary, completely unnecessary. What I mean is all that other time that I have, right? What I do with it. How I'm going to balance my chores around my house and my cooking, my time with friends and family, keeping up with people, and my hobbies, which I have solo hobbies. They're things that I don't need other people to do, and I quite enjoy doing them by myself. That responsibility is now mine, and I have more freedom on my mind about it. When I was young and trying to learn things, like straight out of high school, I worked, I moved out, I didn't go to college right away, so it was just kind of like full-blown life, and it was like it hit me in the face like a brick. I felt like I didn't have time for the things I wanted to do. Of course, when I cleaned my house, maybe I'd watch some TV and stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. Like when I clean, it's not all on one day trying to catch up. It's like, oh, I vacuumed today. Oh, I went to the bathroom. I noticed that the sink was a little messy, so I cleaned it up. Or the mirror, and I wiped it up. Just in the moment when I saw it, it's not taking me any more time. And it gave me more time because I was like, well, I'm already here. Might as well do it. And it didn't extend too much time because I didn't go into a deep cleaning frenzy or anything like that. If I do that, that's more of like a flare-up of my obsessive compulsive disorder, but that's usually intrusive thoughts, completely separate issue. We're not talking about that. We're talking about normal balancing of your free time, how you work it, how you balance all your other responsibilities in life. With me doing this, creating these habits, when I have days where I'm down and not able to do all these things, I have less of the stress because I'm still kind of evened out. It's not like I let the dishes pile up and the day that I really needed to do them, I was feeling really ill and I wasn't able to do it. That just adds to more stress and makes it harder to like recover and heal from it. But because I have these little things that I've tried to add on, trying to have scheduled time to do my hobbies, speak with the people that are so important to me. And really, when you find out who those people are, it's not that hard to find out who those people are. And I can give you some little ideas on at least my experience and how I found out who really mattered to me. When you figure out who those people are, you want to take time for them. You want it to be like, this is my job and obligation to speak to these people because I have chosen them. Like, I love them. I value them. I value their time and time with them and all of our conversations. So the biggest way that I found out who those people are, there's a Dr. Seuss quote. I don't know if he originated it, but it's, those that mind don't matter and those that matter don't mind. So when I made lifestyle changes, maybe I stopped doing what other people did. I did what I want to do. I eat how I want to eat. I dress how I want to eat, regardless of the pressure around me and stuff. And I had freedom of it because I just stopped caring what people think about it. And I found out that filtered out some of those friends because they were like, well, I don't want to be around you now because you dress this way. And I'm like, I don't care. That's your problem. That's not my problem. The main way I found out who mattered was social media. You either cut back your time on social media, cut back your posting, or you do what I do and full out purge it and deleted all of it. I got rid of all of it. It didn't have any value or matter for me. And so when I speak to some of my friends who are like heavily active on social media, they have to take the time to explain to me what's going on with their life because I'm not on social media to see it. And besides, I want to speak to you because I want to know what's actually going on with you. I don't want this social media version of you because I can post whatever I want on social media and make my life appear to be a certain way, even though that's not true. When people are on social media and then they post like their life is great and then they try to have conversations about, well, I have difficulties and challenges and stuff, everyone's like, I don't want to hear it because All I see you is having the free time and using your free time to post on things or scrolling and looking through things. Sure, you can enjoy that, doing those things, but you have to limit it because you have so much more time in your life. You can't get time back. You really can't. But those friends that matter, again, the friends that mind, they're like, I had people who were upset that I got off social media as if we couldn't keep up. And I'm like, you can just text me because you got my number. You can freaking email me if you want to email me. Like, I'll communicate with you. Let's have real conversation. Let's schedule time to go get coffee or whatever. Don't expect me to keep up with you by seeing what you post on social media, and vice versa. If this person matters to you, you're going to make the time. You're going to do whatever you got to do to schedule it and stuff. Like, I'll be talking to my best friend while I'm cleaning the house or I'm, doing whatever project and stuff. I mean, she calls me if she's at work and there's no customers or something. She calls me because she can. People don't mind like that. Or when she's driving to go do things, we just try to catch up whenever we can because these relationships matter. Yes, we have responsibilities, we get them done, but we try to find that time anytime we have, even if it's like, hey, I'm driving down the road, it's only going to take me 10 minutes to get where I need to go. Well, that's 10 minutes of conversation with somebody that matters to me. Or you have to a certain time frame of something, and instead of sitting there on your phone, you're having conversation with people, you're making those connections and communicating, and there's that freedom of my time to do what I want to do, and I feel better because I've been able to spend the time to do the things and be around the people that really, really matter to me. I had to learn the hard way through a lot of lessons in life, and again, my experiences starting off young and just putting so much pressure on myself and putting on hold people. I used to not spend time talking to my friends or hanging out with them, and now I actually have to write it down sometimes. This week, you need to communicate with these people, reach out to these people because it's been a minute, because I care about them and I want to check up on them. So I guess the gist of what all I'm really trying to say here is your time is valuable, and you can, if I can do it, you absolutely can figure out how to balance the time to put it onto whatever matters and who matters, because that is a freedom, the freedom of getting to love on people and do the things that you enjoy to help you unwind and relax, and not have to look back on your life and be like, oh geez, all I ever did was work, and what did I get from it? Money. I didn't really get to enjoy myself because I wasn't with the people that I cared about. So yeah, that's kind of my main point here that I'm talking about. The older you get, the easier it is to kind of see that side. But I would say to those of you who are still consider yourself young, which we're all young, it's never too late to make changes and try to readjust what's our time. I think I mentioned in an earlier podcast episode some time ago about the things that people regret and on their deathbed basically, and it's not spending time with the people that mattered and letting other things control their life. Learn these lessons, take something from it, take from my experience to give yourself freedom to care, freedom to love, and put other people who matter, putting yourself and what's important to you first. I hope y'all have gained something from this little bite of life. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum.